In this video, I'm giving you 4 Phantom tips and tricks. My name is Buster and I make educational Valorant content to help you improve. So if that interests you, hit subscribe and press the bell so you don't miss out on new videos. With that being said, let's get right into this. Tip number 1. Take advantage of smokes. Since the Phantom shows no tracers when you're shooting through a smoke, you should try and take advantage of them. Spraying through one when you're smoked off and wanting to retake a site is a good idea. Be careful though, cause you don't want to get caught spraying through a smoke by someone who's pushing through it, which can happen. Unlike with guns like the Vandal or Operator or any other non-silenced gun, you're very vulnerable when you're shooting through a smoke, but that's not the case with the Phantom, so if you know someone's in a spot you can try and shoot a bit through the smoke or just shoot randomly. That's something I also like to do. Not too much though, cause you wanna save some bullets for later of course, but try and take advantage of this. It can really gain you some pretty free and easy kills. Tip 2. Take close range fights. Compared to the Vandal, which can one-tap at any range, the Phantom can't, so you're taking a bit more close range fights, allowing you to one-tap but also spray people down more efficiently is a good idea. You can obviously take long-range duels as well, but you're putting yourself at a disadvantage if your enemy has a Vandal or something better on long range, so be careful with that. That's also why I like playing Phantom more as a defender, since you can hold angles however you want to hold them compared to attack, where you're often forced to take long-distance duels. Tip 3, and probably the most important tip: stop aiming down sights. As you should know at this point, ADSing or aiming down sights is in most cases worse than shooting normally. But with something like the Vandal, it's not horrible because you can still one-tap and you want to be holding longer distances with the Vandal. With the Phantom on the other hand, it's absolute garbage in my opinion. I can't think of a single situation where I'd rather choose to aim down sights than shoot normally. The reasons why ADSing is not what you want to do is that it lowers your fire rate. Lowered fire rate also lowers your time to kill. ADSing also makes your recoil harder to control, which means the Phantom's great accuracy is now ruined and much harder to spray with. And on top of those two, you'll also move slower while aiming down sights, so you'll be more vulnerable and won't be able to peek as quickly. If what I just said doesn't convince you to stop ADSing with the Phantom, I don't know what will. I'm aware that some people have that as a bad habit, but it's something you should really try to get rid of very quickly because it's ruining your games. My 4th tip is, don't be scared to play aggressively. Like I said, the Phantom is best used when close to the enemy, so shortening that distance by doing some aggressive plays isn't a bad idea at all. The Phantom also has a very quick fire rate, so if you happen to encounter multiple enemies, you can pretty easily quickly spray them down with a Phantom compared to the Vandal, which is a bit trickier. Also, since the Phantom is silenced, you can't be heard when you're 40 or more meters away. Taking advantage of that and going on some flanks is really beneficial, and you'll go unnoticed as well, so the enemies can't know where you're shooting them from, which is really good. Click the plays on screen right now to get better at Valorant. That's all I got for you today. See you next time.